What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Nerdgasm review, and today we're going to be going over DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2, Episode 10. It was so good. Oh my god. Especially seeing as how this episode was basically DC's Legion of Doom, right? Because it was Malcolm Merlyn and Damien Darhk just having this good old supervillain buddy thing going on. Let's get the small fry shit out of the way real quick, alright? Let's get started. First thing, Martin Stein goes to his daughter so they can get help opening up the little compass map thing that leads to the Spear of Destiny. I can't believe I just said the compass map thing like I don't know what it is. They have the relic, they need to figure out how to use it, and they're like, hey, we need some help. And Stein just wants an excuse to go see his daughter, alright? Stein just wants to see his daughter that's not even really his daughter, that is just a time aberration, but whatever. They get help from them. She comes on the ship. She is so freaking smart. She figures out how to hook up the relic to Gideon so that Gideon can read it and use it as a map so they can start looking for the pieces of the Spear of Destiny. Of course, what do geniuses do when they figure out something really awesome like hooking up an ancient turn-of-the-century relic with a futuristic time ship? They go and they celebrate and they pop champagne. Well, that's exactly what happens. Stein's daughter, Lily, and I was about to say Roy Palmer. That's... I've been watching a lot of Arrow lately for some reason. Lily and Ray go and they decide, let's pop some champagne and celebrate our scientific achievements because we're geniuses. Woohoo, yeah, we're smart. And he talks about how it's synthetic food, and Mick kind of lets it out of the bag by saying, fake food for a fake person. It wasn't a huge turning point for the episode. You know, it's like, it's sad. Here's the daughter. She's finally showing up more. She finds out that she's a time aberration. There's this little conflict between Stein and his daughter, and they have this argument about whose memories are real? Is it my memories because I was out of the time stream? Are your memories real? Was I really ever there for you as a father? Whatever. And eventually they come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter. I love you. You're my daughter. You're my father. We're together. I'm glad I had you. You make me proud to be a Stein. All that good father-daughter stuff. But it looked emotional as fuck. So I'm going to say it was a good thing for the episode. They look like they made some bridges, and I don't see any problems. I'm going to be really upset if she disappears at the end of Season 2. It's going to suck ass. Now on to the more important stuff. The more important stuff. Rip Hunter. Still tortured. But I love how they got it out of the way early. They said it in the beginning, like as soon as the episode started. That's not Rip Hunter, okay? His brain is pudding. We can't torture him for information because he doesn't have any information. He doesn't know anything because his memories are completely gone. Malcolm's like, well, maybe they're hidden. I can unlock them. Nope. Turns out, completely pudding brain, okay? He's just a stoned out hippie, and he doesn't know shit, alright? He doesn't know anything about anything. Of course, what are they gonna do? How is the Reverse Flash supposed to get the Spear of Destiny so that he can rewrite himself dying if they can't get anything out of Rip Hunter, okay? They don't need a hippie, they need the Time Master. What do? Supervillain team-up thing comes up, and Damien Darhk and Malcolm Merlyn have this whole comedic relief thing the entire episode, and they're just constantly messing with each other. They find out that Rip Hunter went to like a bank in 2025 in Sweden, and he has something there. They think it might be a piece of the Spear of Destiny. It doesn't turn out to be a piece of the Spear of Destiny. I'll get to that in a minute. But the entire time they're doing this, they're trying to figure out a plan. They're constantly contradicting each other. They're trying to figure out what to do once they're there. They're getting in each other's way. Rip Hunter tries to get into the vault where his, lockbox security thing is in Sweden. And when they find out that he needs the passcode, which obviously he doesn't know because he's a pudding brain hippie, Malcolm's like, stay there. And then Damien's like, leave. And then, they're like, leave, stay, leave, stay, leave, stay, leave, stay. And I love watching the two of them constantly bicker with each other. Especially my favorite part. I say my favorite part. That's not true. I'm a liar. You just caught me lying. My second favorite part was watching the two of them duke it out in front of Rip while he's tied up to the chair. And they're like fighting. League of Assassin, awesome combat, kick-ass moves. I love that Malcolm Merlyn is just back and he's being a badass, and Damien Darhk is being a bad. I love Damien Darhk's actor. Period. So the fact that the two of them together, I'm over the moon right now. Okay, I love seeing it. Of course, one always thinks that they're better than the other one. Malcolm thinks he's smarter. Damien thinks he's smarter. They both have their own reasons for doing this whole thing, trying to get the Spear of Destiny and helping the Reverse Flash. But eventually, Malcolm does bring up a really good point. Why does a time-traveling speedster need their help? And Damien, I would have probably thought the exact same thing. Damien just thinks, why are you trying to do the most cliche thing of supervillains and set us up against, each other. Well, it kind of clicks with Damien Darhk when even the, stoned out pudding brain hippie realizes, he's playing you guys, right? It's like the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you guys are just henchmen that are going to die. Reverse Flash knows what you guys want, but you don't know what he wants. He's going to play you guys, and you're going to die. Like, there's no way getting around it. I'm sorry. So, they decide that they're going to change up the rules. They don't want to, get screwed over again. Damien doesn't want to die. Malcolm wants his son and probably his fortune back. I imagine Thea has all his money or something, or whatever money he had left after the quake from season 1 of Arrow. They want their lives back. So, what do? They decide to just go complete Rambo, bust into the bank, they kill everybody, they get into the vault. Eventually, Reverse Flash shows up. And Reverse Flash is telling them that what's in the box is not a Spear of Destiny. It's like a hard drive for someone to store their memories, right? So it's Rip Hunter's memories. So I'm thinking, yeah, awesome. Rip's going to get his memories back, and then he's going to go back to the Legends. Amazeballs. Cool. Or they're going to torture him for the Spear of Destiny. Whatever. But eventually, they'll rescue him, and he'll have his memories. Amazing. I'm, super happy about that. They lock the vault and they keep the Reverse Flash in there. See, Malcolm knows that Reverse Flash keeps running off to do his own thing when his watch beeps. So when they lock the vault, I swear to God, Eobard Thawne, the most savage person from season 1 of Flash, he owned the episode when he returned in season 2. He kicked ass all of this season of Legends. He starts sweating. He starts losing his fucking mind. They closed that bank vault and it was like his butthole puckered and his lips just went inside his mouth and he's like pouring Niagara Falls sweat off his face, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Tell me I think this is what it is. Tell me. And he starts freaking out and he's telling him, open the vault. You have to open the vault. Why does he need the vault open? Why does Reverse Flash need 2 people to do dirty work that he could easily do himself? Boom. Guess what? It turns out he's being hunted. What is he being hunted by? What's behind door number 1? Is it the Black Flash? Oh my God. You're totally right, Raymond. It's the Black fucking Flash. It's the Speedster of Death, people. It is the Grim Reaper of the Speed Force. He is here. Oh my God. You guys remember? I'm going to show you the scene right now. Do you remember season 2, last episode of The Flash, when Zoom finally gets caught by the Speed Force and the time wraiths for fucking with, he's making all those time... Shit, what are they called? Time remnants. Time remnants. Sorry. He's making all those time remnants, and they finally catch him at the end of season 2, and he starts like turning completely black, like jet black, and the symbol turns red, and his electricity turns red, and his face starts decaying. Well, guess what? That is the Grim Reaper of Death for speedsters, okay? No one can outrace him. Even Eobard Thawne can't outrace him. He has to keep moving to stay ahead of him, but you can't outrace death, not even for speedsters. That's why they have their own embodiment of death, because normal death isn't fast enough to catch them. So here we have the Reverse Flash from season 2. Well, Zoom. They called him Zoom, but in the comic books, they're like part of a pantheon of Reverse Flashes. It's Professor Zoom, and then there's Inertia, and then there's also the rival for Jay Garrick. But I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. All that matters is that the Reverse Flash turned into death, and now he's here. He's here and he's hunting Eobard. And why is he hunting Eobard? Because he was erased from the timeline in season 1. But because Barry had to stick his dick in the timeline and he fucked up and he made Flashpoint, he was kind of taken out of the timeline again. He took Reverse Flash out of the timeline again. So instead of disappearing, he used the Speed Force to protect himself as he, so as where he should have been taken out of history, he wasn't. So now he has to keep running from death to run away from his own non-existence. It's amazing. It's complete and utter bullshit if you're a person of logic. But for comic book fans, we're like, fuck your logic, take that shit to academia. We're not here for academia. We're here for speedsters and lightning and crazy awesome villain combo moments that we love fighting. It's amazing. We love it. We love watching shit like this. We're not here for logic, okay? We're here for a good time, okay? For a good time, call 77. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. So if you guys... I can't even continue after that. What do I say after? Oh, I need a minute. Hold on. That was utterly the best moment of the entire episode. Black Flash. Hands down, best moment of the episode. I don't care. And no. Okay? Best moment. But of course, they did end the episode on a very nice, twisty note. They give Rip Hunter back his memories, but Eobard tweaks with him because, Eobard's from the future, and he's a genius from the future. So he's incredibly smart. he figures out how to tweak with it a little bit, and he kind of changes Rip Hunter's memories, and he changes some of the things that, you know, he holds true in his morality and blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the episode, we see Rip Hunter shoot George W. Bush. That's not right. And at the end of the episode, we see Rip Hunter shoot George Washington. So, of course, this is probably going to cause a giant time aberration. They're going to go back. They're going to find Rip. Now they're going to have to save him. And they're going to have to reformat his memories to bring him back to the normal Rip. Whatever. But it's going to be cool to watch the Legion of Doom again versus the Legends. But this time, Rip Hunter is going to be with the Legion. And that is going to be so awesome. So awesome. And we all know that Reverse Flash knows Rip Hunter. That's where he learned how to build the time bubble. So hopefully when Rip Hunter gets his memories back, he'll be like, oh, look, it's Eobard. Ah, yeah, you dickhead. What'd you do to me? Like, why'd you do all that stuff? I really hope they play at them knowing. Or maybe for Rip Hunter, this is the first time that, you know, they're going to meet. This is how their story begins with the two of them and all that. I mean, time travel, it gets really messed up. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff. You guys know what happened. But let me know what you guys think about the whole episode, about Rip, the Black Flash. Is Lily going to make it to season 3? What do you guys think is going to happen this season? What do you guys think is going to happen next episode? How long do you think it's going to take for Rip Hunter to make it back to the team? Okay? These are all things I want to hear about in the comment section below, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you're brand new, hit the subscribe button. And for everybody that's here and watching, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. I love you guys so much for it. And I hope to entertain you guys in the next video. I will see you guys later.